Hey everybody, Emory here, aka Abo Napper, ABOKNAPPER, and this is a part 3 of a series I'm starting on my method or process that I have for transplants, and wanted to make this real brief because I have a hard time uploading the videos onto YouTube. And so the last 2 that I did on this series, first videos didn't load, so you weren't able to see the process really well. So I'm going to kind of backtrack with another one I've got going over here. But I first wanted to touch base and show last week when I took pictures of the fruits in here when I transplanted this tree. You can see it is not stopped at all, what you would usually have with transplanting shock and in this type of system. Now this system allows you to move through, like making some of these PVC rollers, just do it Egyptian style, and be able to move this. And you can see I've moved this a ways over now to where I can take advantage where it's over 100 degrees here in Arizona now. So when the sun tracks up past this cottonwood tree here, it'll start to provide some afternoon shade for this plant. Now the benefits of this system is you can deep water, and then with the heat you're able to just go and lightly spray the outside and spray the top, and then you have cooling effect as well. High aeration, so you're going to really aerate this, and over time, you know, we're not talking having a transplant in a week, but you know, over time, a few months, you know, what's going to happen when you're the talk in the past about tilling versus no till. Well, one of the issues with tilling is everything works fine at first, and then the ground settles and compacts on the roots. Well, in this type of a system, you don't worry, because you just tip this up, tip this over, pull everything out, and retransplant when down the road compacting starts to happen and you're not having as much aeration. So this is a system that allows you, it's like a no-till, but you're at the same time dealing with compactation when it happens. Retransplant it easily, and then you just continue with rapid, huge growth. So we'll come over here, finish this up, show what I got going over here. So on the other pallets I was using rabbit wire, and this is a way I've just taken some pieces of chicken wire that I've had and double them over, and so it closes up those spaces in between. And again, this whole thing just sits on here. It's not, the wire, bottom wire isn't attached to this one, because you want to be able to tip this over down the road and pull everything out of the bottom, take the roots, and then reach, you know, the roots out to where they're not damaged in any way, which this system provides, and then retransplant it. So you can see I put down a little bit of straw, hay. This is some Timothy hay with bunny gold in it from the rabbit house. You can see the bag here I have off to the side, and I have filtered compost, composted that I've filtered through this little shaker that I create. And then over, putting in a little bit of rocks in the bottom for some extra drainage. Then I start filling in the soil on top, and it's kind of coned in the center. And then I'll just keep adding the hay around the sides as it builds up, and you keep adding in the soil till eventually you transplant your trees or whatever. This one's real tall for a tree. Another it's going to be for a orange tree. It's it's quite pot bound right now, so it's not thriving, so it'll take off once I put it in here. And so you can see over here I have some square ones. This has been in use for a couple years now, and I make these square ones here a little shorter to the ground for lettuces and different stuff like that. And you can see where this is a piece that was over the top. So you can see where I have these pieces that I cut out and put in the bottom. And this is a good system to have to keep out gophers and all kinds of critters out of your stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Check out part 1 and 2.